I don't know in what scenario other than this tag today I would ever be able to even put this in my Sephora cart. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or maybe I should welcome myself back to my channel. The last video I posted was in May of 2019, but in that time I got pregnant, had a baby, and now that baby is 6 months old. And he is currently napping right now, so I'm going to try to crank this video out really quickly. Today's video is going to be the $1,000 Sephora Fantasy Cart tag. This tag is going around YouTube right now. It was created by Emily Noel, who is somebody that I've been watching since I started watching YouTube in high school. Basically what I'm going to do today is share with you the products that I would pick out if I had $1,000 just poof into my bank account and I could use that on makeup at Sephora. If you guys are interested in seeing what products I would pick up, then please keep on watching. This tag was so fun for me to do. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you definitely should. I put myself on a beauty no-buy in January, so I'm not allowing myself to purchase any new beauty products. I'm trying to get rid of some of the products that I have in my collection currently and just get more use out of what I already have. So this tag was kind of fun because I haven't shopped for makeup in a really long time, especially high-end makeup. Picking out the products that I wanted to put in my cart, my heart started racing. I don't know if that's because I've had too much coffee or if it was just because I was finally excited to go shopping for makeup, which is one of the goals that I wanted to accomplish in my no-buy. So if you're interested in knowing more about my no-buy, go check out my Instagram. There's a couple pictures and stuff there, and then I have a highlight full of the products that I've used up and little mini reviews on those. So this project was really fun for me to do. I separated it out into skincare, face, eye, and lip products. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm gonna first start with skincare, and the first skincare product that I would pick up is expensive. It is the Drunk Elephant TLC Framboos Glycolic Resurfacing Night Serum. Now, this is a product that I have used before. This product is $90 for 1 ounce of product. And I liked this product when I used it because it kind of helped with the texture of my skin. I had bumps on my cheeks. I loved it, but I haven't repurchased it since because of the price tag. There is no way that I can justify spending $90 on a night serum, but I loved this serum and I would totally repurchase it if I had $1,000 to just blow on makeup. The second product that I would pick up is also from Drunk Elephant. This is the Drunk Elephant Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream. This is a eye cream that retails for $64. It is a eye cream featuring 8 peptides, 5 forms of vitamin C, and cucumber extract for visibly firmer and brighter looking skin. I love the night serum, so I've been wanting to try more from Drunk Elephant, but Drunk Elephant is definitely a premium skincare brand and sometimes I just can't justify it. So I definitely wanted to try out this eye cream. I'm always looking for something that is going to help with these mom bags I have. So I would definitely try that eye cream if I could. Next, we have the Tatcha the Dewy Skin Cream. This is a daily moisturizer that retails for $68 for 1.7 ounces of product. It is a rich cream that feeds skin with plumping hydration and antioxidant-packed Japanese purple rice for a dewy, healthy glow. And it says it's for normal to dry skin. This has been on my loves list for a really long time. This is a daily moisturizer that would make your face glow. I definitely gravitate towards luminous, glowy moisturizers because I also gravitate towards matte foundations. And when you pair the two together, the glow of the moisturizer oftentimes comes through the foundation and kind of gives the foundation a little bit more of like a skin-like look. If they had a mini version of this, I definitely could see myself trying that before the full size, but this one definitely catches my eye. The last skincare product that I would pick up is the Olehenriksen Cold Plunge Pore Mask. And I've had this on my loves list for a long time, but never have bit the bullet. It's a face mask that retails for $38. And what it's supposed to do is kind of clean out your pores and reinvigorate them and refresh them. It's also a mask that's like blue, so I think that is what draws me to it. I just have always wanted to try it, and since I have the money, I might as well. Alright, moving on to the actual makeup products. And the first makeup product that I would pick up with my $1,000 to Sephora is the Becca Cosmetics Backlight Priming Filter Face Primer. This primer retails for $39. This is a primer that uses blacklight technology to visibly filter, blur, and diffuse for instant illumination, creating a smooth canvas for makeup. I chose this primer because I feel like this is like a YouTube beauty like MVP product. I feel like everybody's tried it and everybody loves it, and I kind of gravitate towards primers that are going to give a glow, kind of like the moisturizing products that are going to give a glow, and it sounds like this primer is going to give me that like lit from within look behind my foundation, so I definitely am going to grab this. Okay, and we have another primer on here. This is the Lawless Set the Stage Hydrating Primer Serum. It's $48, and it is a multifaceted silicone-free formula with antioxidant-rich skincare ingredients that provides lightweight hydration and soothing benefits. Really intrigued by the brand Lawless. I like their vibe. They are a clean beauty brand at Sephora. And on Instagram, they're kind of edgy, kind of like sexy-ish, but not like in the usual way. I just think that it's a really badass brand. So I'm really intrigued. You'll see later on in the video, I have a few other Lawless products, but I definitely like that it's a hydrating primer, but it's a serum, so it's not gonna be super heavy, and it also has skincare benefits to it, so I would definitely pick this up. I definitely love to try complexion products. I love to try new foundations and concealers, so I have 3 foundations on this list that I would pick up. The first one being the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Moisturizing Foundation SPF 45. This foundation retails for $45, and it says it gives breathable coverage and a radiant finish, powered with Estee Lauder skincare to hydrate, soothe, and protect. It is a medium coverage foundation with a radiant finish and has SPF 45. So I'm really gravitating towards this foundation because my all-time favorite foundation is also from Estee Lauder, the Double Wear foundation. I wear this foundation for anything that I need my makeup to look really good. I'm wearing it today. Naturally, this foundation really intrigues me because I am kind of getting more into foundations that have a luminous finish. This has been on my loves list for a really long time, so that is one foundation I would definitely pick up. The second foundation that I would pick up is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. This is a natural finish foundation with medium coverage. It retails for $38. It does say it's a luminous foundation, but then in Sephora it says that it has a natural finish, which means that it's not too matte and it's not luminous, so it's kind of right in the middle, which is definitely up my alley. This one caught my eye. I don't really have a reason why. It just is a medium coverage, luminous, natural finish. That's exactly what I like, so we'll throw it in the bag. Last foundation that I would pick up is the Wander Beauty Nude Illusion Liquid Foundation. This is a $40 foundation, and it is a full coverage natural finish foundation. I clearly have a type here. I like medium to full coverage foundations that have a natural to radiant finish. I've seen a lot of people rave about this one, so naturally I want to try it. I've never tried anything from Wander Beauty, but I am intrigued by them, so I would definitely pick this one up. The next product I'd pick up is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Matte Bronzer. This is a $55 bronzer. So freaking expensive. I can't even imagine spending that much on a bronzer. This Milani one that I've been using is like $6 and it is bomb. But for the sake of the video, hyaluronic acid and finely milled pigments for a skin perfecting bronze filter for the face and body. And I chose this one from Charlotte Tilbury because I do have this palette from her, the Instant Look in a palette. I really like this bronzer that's in the palette. So I'm definitely intrigued and want to purchase more. In my dream fantasy cart, this would totally be something that I would pick up. And I would pick up the lightest shade called Fair. And that is a natural soft bronze. So that is definitely going in my bougie Sephora cart. Up next in my bougie Sephora cart, this is the Dior Skin Nude Luminizer Shimmering Glow Powder Highlighter. This highlighter retails for $48, and I would pick up the color Nude Glow, which is a cool gold iridescent sheen. There's no way, unless it was like a gift, that I would be able to afford such bougie products. So of course I'm gonna go for the Dior. The little arm swatch looks gorgeous. All of them look gorgeous, but I think the Nude Glow would look the best on my skin tone. And if you have $1,000 to spend on whatever, obviously I'm gonna go for a really blinding highlight. The last product that I have in my face category is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. This is a palette featuring 3 shades of ambient lighting powder, the high-tech soft focus finishing powder that recreates the most exquisitely flattering types of light. I've always kind of been intrigued by the Hourglass ambient lighting powders, and I figured having 3 in 1, you would be able to get the gist of all 3 of the powders. I believe these are like kind of highlighting powders, kind of finishing powders. I'm not completely sure, but I've always been intrigued. The palette itself is $64. I've never tried anything from Hourglass, so I would definitely throw this in my bag. Moving on to eye products. Now, this first product I'm going to talk about is something I would never ever be able to afford on my own. I don't even know if I had like a gift card for Christmas, if this is something that I would spend my entire gift card on. I don't know in what scenario other than this tag today I would ever be able to even put this in my Sephora cart, but this is the Natasha Denona Biba All Natural Eyeshadow Palette. This palette retails for $129. Oh my god. Even saying that is like ridiculous. Whew. But I think it's the price tag that intrigues me. You don't put a $129 price tag on a product that might be like meh, you know? Like it has to be a really good quality palette for you to be able to put that price tag on it. I chose this one because this is the most neutral out of all of them. If I was gonna spend $129, it had to be on colors that I knew I would use, because this is the only palette I'm ever gonna have to use ever again. Man, if I could try this, I would die. Like, I just can't even imagine. Like, $129 on an eyeshadow palette, I just can't. But it's gorgeous, and I would definitely, if I had free money, put this in my cart. The next product is a little bit easier to digest. This is also from Natasha Denona, and it is the Mini Retro Eyeshadow Palette. And I actually have this one from Natasha Denona. This is the Mini Nude palette, and I love this thing. These palettes are a lot smaller than her traditional full-size pan palettes, so they're easy to throw in makeup bags if you're traveling when it's not COVID. I love this one. I use this shade all the time. I love this little palette. I love how small they are. And I love that they released the 5-pan palettes so that people who can't justify spending $129 on palettes can still try the formula, just in a more like bite-sized version. And this Mini Retro palette really intrigues me. I love the color in the middle. It's kind of like a greenish gray color, and then the rest of the colors I think are right up my alley. This has been in my loves list since it was released. Even though it's only $25, I would definitely put this in my cart. The third eye palette that I would throw in my cart is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam Eyeshadow Palette. This is an everyday to night palette with 14 shades, including Essential Matte and Glam Shimmer finishes. This palette retails for $42. I have never tried an eyeshadow palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, but it seems as though this brand is pretty iconic for their eyeshadow formula. Out of all of the Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, I feel like this one is the most neutral. It's something that I could get the most use out of. Love the mauvey pink colors. I love that there's a black in there. There's a really gorgeous, is that like a burgundy red? This palette is just definitely right up my alley. And for $42, I'm going to grab it. The last eye product I have in my bag is the Lawless, the little one eyeshadow palette. I mentioned before, this brand really intrigues me. They are a clean beauty brand, and this is a talc-free, travel-friendly mini eyeshadow palette that achieves all of your favorite looks with 8 classic shades. This is a mini version of their bigger size palette. It's called the One. So this is a little version of that, the little one. I just love that it's a travel size palette. I'm not into like the big palettes. I get overwhelmed by them. I buy them, but I don't use them. So things like this that are 8 shades, they have the shades that you would need for an everyday look. I love that. And I love that it's only $25. So again, you get to try the brand for not as big of an investment as the big palette. The big palette retails for $64. So you're getting a good idea of what the formula is like without the huge investment and the huge palette. We are moving on into lip products. Since my last video last year, my lip product preferences have definitely changed. I'm not wearing liquid lipsticks anymore. I'm not wearing like the long wearing stuff. Usually what I gravitate towards now is like a tinted lip balm or like a chubby type stick like the ColourPop ones. The first lip product that I would choose is also from Lawless. This is their Lawless Satin Luxe Classic Cream Lipsticks. And I would pick out 2 colors. I'd pick out the color Wedding Day, which is a soft like pinky beige color. These are like the My Lips but better looking colors. And then I'd also pick up the color 90s, which is a warm rosy brown. I love these tones for like the fall time, like the grungy, dark, reddish, brownish colors. I love these colors for fall. They have nurturing oil and vitamin E in them. They are a satin finish, so they're not going to be matte, but they're not going to be glossy. So I would pick up those 2 lipsticks. Next on the list, we are going back to Dior, and I would pick up the Dior Lip Glow, and I would choose the color Rosewood. This is a $34 tinted lip balm. Like the packaging looks gorgeous. Oh, the silver and the pink together, that always gets me. And this just seems like something I could throw in my purse and use during the day if I need just a quick swipe of color, wear to work, wear out, wear when I'm not wearing makeup. Love the rosewood color. It just looks like something that would basically just look like my lip color. So definitely love those. I'm going to put this on my loves list because I do want to try these someday. The last 2 products I have on my list are both from Laneige. First one is the lip sleeping mask. I feel like everybody and their dog has tried this, but I have not. Since being pregnant, I have very crusty, cracked lips. This has always been in my loves list, but I haven't bit the bullet yet. So you would put this on at night before you go to bed and wake up with really hydrated lips. And then the next product that I would choose is the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm. It's a $17 lip balm. I would probably pick up the berry color. That color seems like it would be basically like a My Lips but better color. Again, this seems like something I could just throw in my bag and throw on when I needed a quick wash of color. Alright guys, there you have it. That is my $1,000 Sephora cart if I was just to have $1,000 drop in my lap to spend on makeup. This was really fun for me. Like I said in the beginning, it kind of made my heart pound because I haven't been able to shop for makeup for a long time. And even when I am not on a low buy, I usually don't look at these brands like Dior and like Hourglass. Sometimes it's just a lot of fun to window shop and figure out what you would purchase if you could, but it's also good to use restraint and not just see the shiny highlighter and throw it in your bag. Leave down in the comments one product that you know that you shouldn't buy but want to if you had free money fall in your lap. Thank you guys for being here today. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!